Good morning everyone and welcome back to another video. For this week's video, I'm bringing you guys back to work with me. However, today is Sunday, August 10th, and I'm going to my classroom to fix up my walls and my desks like I shared with you guys in my last vlog. So I am bringing my kids and my husband to help me. So let's go get our classroom prepped. Okay, well, in case you didn't watch my last video, this is what my class is looking like. All my desks and chairs are in the center. And the first thing I want to do is figure out how am I going to start the school year off based on like groups, rows, partners, whatever. I want to get my desk situated so that I know where my Pythium board is going to go. If I'm going to keep it on the side or if I'm going to start the year with it in the center. I need to figure that out. I can then fix where my walls are because I explained in my last video, I don't like how the placement of my walls are and I want to get that cleared up today. So far we have this small group table in this corner, which I don't know how I like it. It's kind of awkward. I'm going to be having this board in that corner, which I still don't feel like I'm going to like that either. Because it's going to be hard to have all these desks face that direction. So we'll see how the groups look. I don't know, somewhere in that cabinet I've seen somewhere. I'm taking all the posters that I have for writing and then just moving them over here so they're all together. So this will just have a lot of ELA and writing resources all combined right in front of my small group table. Okay, so far I have moved my number line from being under this clock to being right in the center of the classroom. Boom. Combined this wall. My husband's working on moving some of the important things that I need from this wall to be over there behind my desk. I might just fix up my math wall a little bit. And then I'm going to add these magnets onto that middle board. Scissors back. Okay, that's what I added. That's what I'm going to keep it as. I'll put the date here, any reminders, and then the ELA and math objectives. That might slightly change depending on when I actually fill it in because my ELA standards can be a lot. So I might end up changing it to ELA up here and math. Actually, I just might move it down. Math down here. And then I'm going to still use this section for homework, but however, this board is not magnetic. So I usually just write homework up here and then other information up here. I honestly am thinking about removing this calendar just because it is pretty tedious to keep up with. So I'm not sure because this is also going to be covered. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with that calendar right now. But I am going to finish fixing up the walls and then eventually getting to the desk. Oh, look. Good. I like it. That's my middle board. That's what it's looking like. And I have these two boards that I can teach from, as well as my Pythium board and my small group. Alright, so this is my student section where they can come and grab paper, their sharpener. I'm gonna have, where is it? I have this little pencil thing that I might keep out. We'll see how they handle having access to pencils, but that will be like that. I also want to include a little drawer system here where it's going to be like their take as you need section. I'll show you guys that in a second. Alright, so I have this here little drawer system. I want to make some labels for it, and in these drawers they will have access to a range of things that I had on my wish list thanks to some of my old high school friends. They were able to donate so much from the classroom, and so it'll have mouthwash, hair bands, toothbrushes. So I'm going to get ready to organize that bin. I didn't come here for this, but in order for me to get things situated, like that's the next thing up. Like I literally just am working on that wall. That comes next, so I can set this up. Deodorants, gloss, chapstick, lotions, pads, and combs and brushes. Did she ask you to go? I wish I had like organization bins to keep this organized.
If you fall on the ground, don't pick it up and eat it. Don't step on it either.
Alright, here we go. Here we have oral and hair care, hygiene, and then snacks. I added the greenery around the edges. Kind of added my little access cart here. Probably keep it like this so I can easily pull it out and use it. I think I'm gonna put wobbly stools up here. I still have access to these cabinets. This will be their mailboxes, which I might push out over there once I get that all cleared out. I have more like, what is this called? I have more of these types of like decor that I might put out, but I don't have the right tools. I didn't come prepared. I also have letters at home for this board that I probably will hang up. Either hang it here, or just leave it out. I'm not sure. Okay, Annie, be careful. I have these.
You like one?
Okay, I added these two, and that one, and I want to put this one up here, but I can't reach very well, and I am using push pins, and I don't like those, so I'm gonna try it, but maybe that will work if I can't get the push pins to work, so we'll see. So my husband was able to help me get those labels on. I had them printed and laminated, just didn't finish cutting them or attach them. So now I have more space to put like my extra copies and stuff like that. And then he organized this wall for me and got that switched over from over there. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this wall. I might just keep it as student work and add like a title for student art or something. I don't know. We're about to get ready. We're almost done with everything else. We're gonna get ready to do the desk now, which is funny because I said I wanted to do the desk first and didn't. And so my little workers bees over here. That's what this wall is looking like. I added a couple more things I found that were given to me. So watch us figure out the desk arrangements from this angle because my Corinthian board is here. Groups, I don't know if I want to do.
Be careful, guys.
I don't know if I want to do here or I could do. Can you put those chairs over there for these desks? Look, put chairs out of these desks. Here is the final setup of our desks. I'm going with 5 groups of 6 to start the year, where I have 6 seats also in my small group. I have a single desk here and a single desk back there. I have my mobile desk here where I will use the document camera. And that's it. So when I return, all I have to do is focus on getting student materials passed out, figuring out my group systems, and preparing for the first week. When I get back, I'm also going to be prepping for the first day of school because I will have a sub for the first hour. And so I'm going to make sure everything is ready to go. And then eventually I will be getting name tags done and all the stuff for their desks. Good morning, you guys. It is that time of the school year. Teachers are back on campus in my school district. It is 7:05. I'm about to head to work. Woke up right before 6, did my Bible study. I woke up right before 6, did my Bible study, drank my coffee, got ready. Got to see all my kids. They woke up right before I got ready to leave. Today I feel ready. I am tired, but mentally I know exactly what I'm going and doing. I have all my work stuff, I have my lunch, I have my planning things ready to go. I brought my wagon because today I'm picking up material. So I have my wagon so that I do not have to haul things back to my classroom. Also, a couple days ago, I injured my back somehow, like the right side of my, it's like my side part of my back. I don't know, the right side though, is injured. And so I'm wearing my faja to keep me more stable and secure so that my back ain't hurting that much. But enough talking. I'm bringing you guys back to work with me once again for day 2. And then see what we get done. So let's get to work so we can get our day started. I made it. It is 7:40, right before 7:40. I made it to my classroom. I am about to unload my lunch and put my things on my desk. And then I'm gonna just go straight over to see if the room with the materials is already ready and set for us, so I can just grab my stuff before everybody gets here and it gets crazy. Honestly, I'm low-key like being a little antisocial today. Like I really do not want to be running into a bunch of people and talking because I want to get work done. So I'm gonna get started and and head right back out, to be honest. So it's been about 10 minutes. I already went and got my material. Here it's what it's looking like. I got notebooks, whiteboard markers, what's this called? Folders, whiteboard erasers, pencil pouches, pencils, planners. So what I'm gonna do is I'm about to put some music on and just get started with passing things out. I know I have our reading curriculum that needs to get passed out, so I'm just gonna start with setting up their desks so that I can then focus on like what do I need to make, because there are some copies I need to make, but why waste my time making those copies when there's no one, there's a copy room like a couple doors down. There's nobody in there yet, so I'm gonna focus on just getting my desk prepped, because I know the things that are tedious are preparing my pencil pouches. So. Alright, I'm gonna go grab some more hand sanitizer and more erasers. Alright, I just want to give you guys a little update. I've officially looked at my roster. I'm currently at 24 students. The names, aren't too bad. However, I did see a name on there that I'm like, had your sister last year. That was rough, but we're gonna pray over all of these students and pray that they are just gonna thrive and do amazing this year. I have a couple of my cheerleaders from last year as well. Actually, I have 3 of my cheerleaders from last year. GPAs, not too bad. I only have about 5 that are pretty low. It's gonna be a great year. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm taking whiteboards, and the way I do name tags for the start of the year because I don't print off my name tags until like the second week of school. But what I do is I write a welcome back sign with their name on it, and then honestly I just randomly place them and I add their number based on alphabetical orders. All the books have been passed out except the math curriculum. I have to go pick them up. The math curriculum is the most annoyingest thing ever because they come in a stack of chapters 1 through 11, multiple stacks, and I don't pass out those stacks to students. I pass them out based on chapters. So I have to go through all those packs and line them up. Chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. It's so annoying, but you guys will see what I'm talking about later. Alright, a little update. It is now 10:30 and I've spent the last hour running my mouth. Like I said, I did not want to, but I kind of did need a break. I went to go meet with the new 5th grade teacher, helped her out, got her material, and then kind of just been floating around talking way too much. And so I'm getting back to passing out the rest of the material that I was working on. I got everything labeled. I just need to fill up the pencil pouches and get those passed out. So I'm going to try to get that done within the next 30 minutes because I want to eventually be ready for lunch, and then after lunch focus on content. And so I need to get started with this now. It's almost 1 o'clock. I just finished eating, getting my copies printed, last minute prints that I need. It is now 2 o'clock and I met with my team, the 5th grade teachers, for about an hour. We kind of just chatted about back to school stuff, back to school night, teaching curriculum and things. I did check my roster and I got 2 new students, or 2 additional students I should say, and so I need to add their names to my whiteboards. I don't think I'm gonna I'm not gonna change their numbers because it is number order, but I am gonna add their names to the board. And I also have a few things I need to laminate. I have all the curriculum to still pass out, and so I want to get some more done. Probably gonna stay another hour before I head home, but I'm already tired, so this is what it's looking like. Hey guys, it is now 4 o'clock, a little after 4, and I am on my way home. My drive home is about 30 minutes, so I get to kind of decompress from the day a little bit. Today was fully teachers' decision on what they do, so I spent most of the day helping my team get prepping myself, getting my material ready, picking up my material, because there's a difference between my material and my curriculum. I got to pick up my material and get things situated. However, my curriculum, I did pick it up, but it's so much to go through and to get passed out, so I'm gonna have to finish that probably tomorrow during my lunchtime. And I kind of it was a lot of mingling, getting to know the new staff, and kind of just hanging out a little bit, but that's my fault. I should have just kept my door closed like I wanted to in the beginning and get my stuff done, but it's okay. Hey you guys, so I am now home. It is 5 o'clock. I'm cooking dinner. Honestly, I don't feel like I got as much done as I would have liked to, but I do plan to go to work a little bit early tomorrow and get some more stuff done. I can't stay late tomorrow because my son has his back to school night. So Friday morning and Friday after school, I'm wrapping up everything else that needs to get done and preparing for the first day of school. So that might be maybe my next video is like documenting my first day of school. But as far as everything else I need to get done, I don't have the time at work to actually pick up the camera. The next 2 days we're in meetings all day, so it's gonna be harder to vlog anything. So I'm gonna just go ahead and end this video here. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me return back to work, and I hope if you are a teacher you have a great school year, and if you are sending your kids off to school, pray over them. I hope they have a great school year as well, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.